Today we are making beautiful tea journals. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. So sweet, so thoughtful. Stay tuned. Yeah, welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you are here. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a portion of your day with me. I truly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been with my channel for a while, thank you for coming back. Y'all, I appreciate all of the support that you're showing to my channel. Today we're going to do something oh so sweet and oh so simple. We are going to make the cutest little tea journals. What's a tea journal? Well, I'll flip to the overhead camera and share with you my version, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, friends, so here's my version of a tea journal. And I actually have several themed projects that I am working on for you guys, and I thought we would start with a tea journal because useful, simple, and quick. So what I have here is a journal that measures 5 by 8, and there are approximately, I'd say about 30 pages, which makes it a 60-page journal front and back. Here on the front, I have tied it with some beautiful crinkle seam binding. I'll have a link for the crinkle seam binding in the description box. I get my crinkle seam binding from my scrap cabin shop. Erin makes the most beautiful crinkle seam binding in every color imaginable. So check my description box if you're looking for the link to her Etsy store. And then on the front here, I use cut-aparts in a most unique way. So what I did is I have two cut-aparts that I left together, and when you open them, I have a little packet of tea on the inside, and then we have a place over here where we can write a note. Same thing here. There is a packet of tea on the inside, and you can write a note. So you can put as many of these in yours as you like. I put 2 for right now, but I might go back and add some more. Then I'm going to untie my crinkle seam binding. And what we have is a covered journal where I have put some distress ink along the edges. And then when you open it on the inside, I have a pocket with some papers so you can write some notes if you want. And then we have pages of writing paper and another pocket in the back. So that is my simply sweet version of a tea journal. I'm going to go ahead and just take my crinkle seam binding and tie it, and we're going to put this back together. Now I used a 5 by 8 notebook, but you can use whatever size you want. You can even make these mini size if you want, but I think this is so cute. I actually have some flower sprays from previous projects that I might actually tuck in here, but y'all, I think this is really cute. It would make a great craft fair seller. It makes a great gift because we all love journals. And why not do some journaling while sipping tea? So here's what we're going to need to make it. I have some cut-aparts. I have a piece of decorative 12 by 12 cardstock. This one happens to be double-sided. And then I have my 5 by 8 journal. That's all that we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tape, and I'm going to place my tape on the journal. Now I'm not using glue for this because it's not a hardbound journal, and I don't want the glue to possibly warp the cover of this journal before I put down my decorative cover. So all I'm doing is taking my tape, and along the back seam, I am not placing that tape over the seam. I'm actually placing it like this. And then here on the edge, I'll place it as close to the edge as I can get it. And then let's just keep adding tape until we have it covered. Then I am going to take my big old spatula, and we're going to get this nice and stuck. Then I'm just going to bring in my paper, and I am going to peel away the backer sheets, and then I'll take this 1/2 and I'm going to place it down like this. So basically what I did was I made sure that I lined it against the edge here. Now I can peel away the backers from this side. I'll open my book and just fold it over like this. And now I'll just go along the edge here and trim away any excess paper. And so now we can take it and we can fold it. And I need to trim away the excess here. And I'll just try to go straight to the bottom. And I'm going to fold it like this, open it, and where that fold is, I am just going to angle on both sides of that fold, pull that piece out. So now that we have it like this, I am just going to open this, bring in my stylus, flip over to the back and add another crease. And now we can take this and add some glue. And I'm just going to put the glue on the edge here, fold up, and create a pocket. Then I'll do the same thing over here. We've already creased, so let's fold up, add some glue, and create a pocket. So now we have our book. I am just going to bring in some paper so that we can create just some writing spaces. And I'll make these, 4 by 6. Then I'm going to take my Distress ink and I'm just going to randomly go around and just add a little bit of Distress ink on one side of my paper, not really paying attention to whether it's even or not. I just want to give it a little bit of a worn look. And the Distress ink that I'm using is Tim Holtz. Walnut Stain is the color. So I'm just going to put a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit here. So we have our 3 pieces. Now I'm going to take my book and I'm just going to add a little bit of Distress ink to the edges of the book just to give it more of a worn look, a used look, a loved look. Let's do the same thing over here on the back side. And I'm even going to take just a little bit and hit a few of those white pages on the inside, or the cream colored pages on the inside, so this will really look like it's been loved. So now I'm going to take these 3 papers and we are just going to tuck them in the pocket like this. Now I'm going to take some of my crinkle seam binding. This is called Misty Blue. Beautiful. And I'm going to cut off a long piece because I'm going to double the seam binding when I make my little bow. So I'm going to take this, put it in like this, pull it nice and tight, and tie myself a little bow. And now we're going to make our little tea packs. So I have these teas. You can use any tea that you want, but I have these. As long as they'll fit in your cut-aparts, you will be good to go. So I am just going to take these 3 cut-aparts, and I'm going to take them, and I am just going to fold them in half like this. actually go back and put some messages on the front of your cut-aparts if you like. But this is just an idea of another way that we can use our cut-aparts. You can even put a flattened candy like a Ghirardelli chocolate on the inside of this as well. So we have these three. I am going to take my repositionable tape and I am just going to put some tape on the back of my tea pack. Put it in against the score mark and fold. And see how that stays? Do the same thing with this one. This is repositionable tape. So I am going to put that right there. And y'all, I don't know if they still sell this on Amazon. It is linked in my Amazon storefront, but sometimes they don't have it. So let's go ahead, place that there, and fold over. So now we have 3 tea packets. On the last one we had 2. So I am just going to take these. We're going to tuck them in just like this. And then if you wanted to sell these at a craft fair or something like that, just put them in a little baggie and seal it, and then put your price tag on it, and you are good to go. But y'all, look at how sweet this is. If you wanted to, you could even tuck in a little pin right there. And then you have a complete journal set ready to gift, to keep, or to sell. Completely up to you, but I think that this is adorable, and I think my blue ball pen fits perfectly with this color theme here. But this is so sweet and so simple. We didn't do a whole lot, but look at what we ended up with. So I am going to bring that first one back in so that you can see just how gorgeous our tea journals actually are. So I hope that you have enjoyed this fantastic way that you can take a plain old journal and dress it up and turn it into something that is multifunctional. Journaling while sipping tea. You can't go wrong with that. So if you have enjoyed this super awesome video, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, and I'd love to have you join. So hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful friends, y'all please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.